What's up, guys? Out of here, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today bringing you the top 10 budget cards, in my opinion, as of right now, under 50,000 coins. The market has seen a huge crash. You got Luther in the 600s, Judkins in the 400s. It's crazy out in these cut streets. A lot of people are selling off for Madden. I will be playing cut and Madden both. But really nice time to get these budget beast cards. A lot of good cards under 50k right now. A lot of good cards in that 75k actually a lot of amazing cards under that 75, 80k coins. But this video, like I said, is all under 50k, and these are the top 10 cards I think you guys should go out and get right now. I give you 5 options on offense and 5 options on defense. So like I said, if you tried any of these guys, go ahead and comment below and tell me how they are for you. Are they worth the pickup? I think these guys are. I even pick up 1 or 2 in this video as well for my team, just to throw them on there as a budget beast. And a couple of them I've already had on my team for a while now, and I have 7 million coins plus coins if I were to sell some cards. Like, even me, I could go buy the best team, and I'm still using these budget beasts. So like I said, hopefully you enjoy the video. If you missed the last couple of videos, we've pulled some amazing pulls. We opened up 500 packs on the channel. Yeah, so go check those out. I'll link one of them above my head right now. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get right into the top 10 budget cards. All right, so we're in the market here, and we're going to go through, like I said, top 10 cards that you should get right now. We're going to do 5 offense, 5 defense, and we're just going to get right into it. At the QP position, I feel like since this market is crashing a lot, pretty nice pickup here. We'll just do this. But Jaylen Daniels, right? At QB, 40k. I have him down for about 35 to 43k, so he's right in the middle there. And I'm actually going to look at one a little bit farther down just so it doesn't get bought out and all that stuff. But I don't know about you guys, but recently Will Howard has been very bad for me. At first he's been amazing, but literally the last couple of days, I don't know if it's because of the patch or whatever it was, he has not been doing well for me. So a good budget option if you wanted to switch up. Again, it was pretty cheap. If it's Jaylen Daniels, 83. He's been hasn't really been a budget beast in the past. He's always been more than like 100k and all that stuff, and even more when the game first came out. He was one of the most expensive quarterbacks. But 83 speed, 82 throw power, so he can throw zip it in there pretty nice. All accuracy is over 80, which we're not really confirmed is a threshold, but for me, I always think 80 and above, as of now, is a pretty good threshold to have. He's 6 foot, so a little bit smaller, but 82 acceleration, 83 agility with 83 change of direction is really nice. 83 juke move, so if you're going to run with him, which he is an improviser, and I would suggest using him as one, juke move is the way to go. The only thing I am a little bit worried about is that 70 carrying, but I have played with this card a little bit, and I think he's only about fumbled once for me. As long as you slide or you're smart and get out of bounds, you'll never have to worry about that. But yeah, that's our first card on offense. The second one is this Ashton Jey. I think it's Jey. Ashton Jey. He is up for 52. I've seen him when I did this, he was at 45, so I would say he's probably 45 to 50k. But Ashton Jey. Now again, a lot of people have Singleton already and the Will Howard, so these two positions probably really aren't too crazy. But I went for like the opposite build for Singleton. Singleton's more of like a power guy, good speed, good acceleration, just a bigger back. But Jey here is a receiving back, so literally the opposite. Only 1 speed less, same acceleration. Agility is 82, 82 change of direction. And he also still has, even though a receiving back, 82 trucking and 82 break tackle. So really nice. He is only 5'9", 215, so shorter, but a little bit of weight to him, which is nice. But him being a receiving back is kind of crazy. 82 catching. 82 catching. He has, I believe, the highest catching in the game for a running back besides CMC. Maybe there's one other one, but I'm pretty sure he's the second highest catching right now. On top of that, he has 81 spin move, 83 juke move. He has catch and traffic as 73, which is decent, but 75 route running medium, and I believe... Did it show it on there? He has 80... 81, there it is. I was blind. 81 short route running. So, again, he's over that 80 threshold, so plays out of the backfield. And if you put him on like a slant or any of the short routes, he's actually going to run it pretty well, just like a wide receiver. I will say the only downfall of this card is that 76 carrying, but again, this is what makes him a budget beast. He's not going to have everything, every stat, right? Because then he wouldn't be a budget beast. He would be a lot more. But 76 carrying, again, I would just maybe go down, get out of bounds, all that fun stuff. But that would be my only gripe with this card, is that 76 carrying. But 83 speed is really, really nice. Like I said, with the 82 catching is just unmatched. So really, really nice card, and kind of like the opposite of Will Howard. The next two are in the same position, and they are wide receiver. Now, this one has been pretty known to be a budget guy. However, the budget, if your budget was like 150K, sure. But now he's actually come down into under 50K, and this card is crazy for 50K. If you don't have this card yet, go do it now. Jeremiah Smith, deep threat. His short and medium route running don't hit that 80 threshold, but he's a deep threat, like we said. He does have that 83 deep route running, which is nice. 83 catching, which is great. But this is the reason why you get this card. 6'3", 85 speed, right? For the longest time, it was him and Mike Evans were the 85 speed plus, unless you went out and bought like Luther and a couple of the new guys that came out. But those guys are like 200, 300, 400K. Jeremiah was a good alternative. He was about like 130, 150 when he first came out, and at the time, Mike Evans was like 200 to 220. Now, of course, both of them have came down, but Jeremiah is now under 50K, while Evans is still about that 75, 80K range. So to keep it under that 50K, Jeremiah is the way to go. Like I said, 6'3", 85 speed, 84 jumping is really nice. Change direction, I wish it was a little bit higher, but 79 isn't too bad. And 80 juke move, so he has a little bit of moves after the catch. Great returner. He's an 84 overall returner, but this would be a really, really nice guy to put to return punts and kickoffs for you as well. So go get him. If you don't have him, buy him now. That's a great price. Like I said, he came out at about 150, 180K. And now he's down under 50. The second one is this ELAO Manor. ELAO Manor. He is 33K. I have him down as 40 to 50, so he's actually a little bit cheaper than that. So really, really nice card. 84 overall. Again, 84 speed, right? This is the highest speed you can get besides Evans and Smith. Everyone over that has 86 and 85 speed higher than those guys are all going for 200 to 300, 400 plus K. So again, this is a really, really nice card. I picked this one because his stats, as you can see, is just all above 80 for the most part. 84 speed, 6'2", 82 jumping, 82 catch, 82 catching traffic, 82 in all the route runnings, so he hits all those thresholds, 82 spectacular catch, 83 acceleration, 83 agility, 82 change direction, 82 ball carrier move, 82 juke move. I would say he actually moves. Yes, he has one less speed than Smith, but he actually is going to feel better after the catch. He has a lot more agility, a lot more change of direction. Another guy, he only has 65 return, and I think that's because that's 65 carrying, but wide receivers in general don't have the highest carrying. I think Smith had like 72 or 75, something like that. So his carrying, again, is a little bit lower. So maybe you wouldn't want to put him in kick return, but he's also a pretty good option at that 84 speed. But I just think this guy is really, really nice. He's a physical wide receiver type. He also, a lot of people like to use the air raid. He's an air raid chemistry player. So that fits that. I just think all the over 80, the low 80s to mid 80s stats everywhere is just a really, really nice card to pick up. And like I said, 33K. I'm just going to buy it right now. I'm going to buy this card for my team right now. I'm going to start running them. Probably a wide receiver 3 or 4 for me. But, hey, we went out and bought them for my own team. So there you go. And I have 7 million coins, right? I could go about buying the best wide receivers, but I'm going to buy a Manor here. Or ELAO Manor. The last one is a tight end. I tried to fit some linemen into it, but they just weren't really budget. They're all about 50K and over, and nothing too crazy to talk about there. Is he not on the market? Let's see. Maybe I'm just looking up the wrong thing. It's Jake Velling. He's been a beast. I actually pulled him. What's happening here? All right. The reason why I wasn't finding him, it's not Jake, it is Jack Velling here. 34K. And like I said, I actually pulled this guy day 1 or day 2 of cut B&D, and he has been a monster. I've actually been using him at wide receiver. I'll probably move him back to tight end now, just because there's more wide receivers. But at the time, 83 speed was huge. Right when the game came out, but it still is. At tight end, really nice. If you want 84 speed and above at tight end, you're paying 150, 200K or more. Amara, I think, is 80. I guess he's a little bit lower. He's about 110 to 115. Amara, he is 85 speed. That's what everyone goes for. But ironically, Velling has better route running than Amara does, and about the same catching, but just 2 speed lower, but also 1/4 of the price. The same height as well, and about the same weight. I think Amara is 250. He's only 246 here for Velling. But 6'5", 83 speed, 83 catching traffic, 83 spectacular catch, 83 route running, 80 short route running, 83 medium route running, 67 run blocking, which seems low, but for tight ends is really nice. A lot of them are sub 70, and the guys that are like 70 plus, again, don't go for too much, but their speed is like 75 or their speed's 80. I have actually have the best blocker tight end in the game. He is 80, and he's the highest by 5-6 points. But he only has 80 speed, and he's 6'9", so a little bit slower and more of a blocker. But so 67 run block is actually not too bad there. 83 jumping as well, with that 83 catching, 83 stamina, 83 across the board, 83 ball carrier vision, 80 change direction, which I believe is also 1 or 2 higher than Amara. So again, pretty nice there. 81 juke move, 77 carrying is pretty nice, and he also has 83 deep route running. So again, all the route running and thresholds are above that 80 mark, and they're actually all 83. So really nice budget card there. Like I said, I've used him for a while. I still have him at my wide receiver 1 or 2, just for the sets I run. Again, 6'5", it's just crazy. But yeah, let's get right into the defensive side of the ball and go through those 5 budget beats as well. All right, and on defense, we're going to start off with D lineman. I got 2 D linemen. This D tackle, 30K, and I have him down for 27 to 33K, so again, right in the middle there. A bigger guy, 6'4", 300 pounds. Now, I will say the speed isn't the greatest. You would like probably over 70 speed, because a couple of the higher end guys are about that 75, 74 speed, but 68 isn't too bad. But again, for a budget card is nice. 83 strength, 83 tackling, which is nice. Again, the higher the tackling in this game, the better it's going to be, especially in, like I said, college 25, tackling's crazy. 81 play rec, which is really nice on screens. He'll actually be able to read them a lot better than a lot of other people. 83 block shed, 84 power move, and 80 finesse move. That's kind of the reason why I picked this guy out. He has 80 above in everything, right? Power and finesse, it doesn't matter the move you're using. He has over 80, and then block shed in general is 83. And again, him being 300 pounds and 6'4", a big guy in the middle there, just really nice. 81 awareness, 83 in-plaque block, which I think that does affect a little bit on the defensive side of the ball. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure a couple years ago in Madden, they said it impacted. So he has 83 if it does. Hit power is also 83, so he can lay the boom. Again, slower, but if he does get to somebody, you could hit stick, and he hits pretty hard, 83. So just kind of, like I said, a budget beast, really nice card to play D tackle for you. So if you need even a secondary guy, or maybe even a third down or a third guy, because wear and tear is a thing, so people do rotate through. It's a really nice card for you to get, especially at that 30K price. The other defensive lineman we have is Ashton Gillette. I have him down at 30 to 35K. Again, here you go, 30K. I'm going to go to this one just so the other one doesn't get bought right away. But defensive end, really nice. Look at those key stats, all above 81. He's also 6'3", 275, so decent weight, but really nice height there, 6'3", 82 speed, 82 acceleration, 83 strength, 81 tackling, which is nice. 82 play rec, so he'll read screens and all that other stuff as well pretty nicely. 83 block shed, 81 power move, 82 finesse move. Again, you could use this guy power or finesse move, and he's have that over 80 with that 83 block shed is really, really nice. He has 82 acceleration. Again, is nice if you were to put him on if a guy's scrambling and trying to get out of the pocket. He has 82 speed and 82 acceleration, so he'll be able to keep up and move with that quarterback as well. Impact block is at 82 there. On top of it, 84 hit power. So again, he can hit pretty hard there. And for 30K, I just feel like this card is crazy considering all the other defensive ends in the game. Yes, there is some like 85, 86s that you can get for about 100K. So 3 times more the price. For 85 or 84, or I think they're 84 speed. 84 speed. So he really is like only a couple speed off, but you would have to pay 3-4 even more times the price to get up to that 84, 85 speed and have essentially the same block shed and power move and all that stuff. So again, I think it's just a really, really nice card to have in your defensive line. If I didn't already have decent guys, I would use this guy as well. I already have a couple, though, 84, 85, B and D, so I'm using those guys. But yeah, if you're looking for a defense end, perfect one for you. Now, this one, I feel like it's just a really, really sleeper pick. Left outside linebacker, it is Michael Harris, and I say he's a pretty nice user. He is a pass coverage guy. I have him down for 15 and 20K. He's up for 18 right now. 82 overall. Again, for a user. He is a pass coverage guy, but him being only an 83, he only has 73 zone and 70 man. Again, that's why I think you would user him. 76 hit power and 74 tackling isn't too bad, but it is nice. He is 6 foot tall. 215 or 216, so decent size guy, but he has 83 speed, 83 acceleration with the 81 strength. He also has 82 change direction, so using him is going to feel nice. That's pretty high change of direction, especially for a linebacker, and a linebacker being only an 82 overall is really nice. But yeah, he's purely a user, so if you're looking for a user, I would go for him. If you're looking for someone more of a pass rusher or just better pass coverage guys in general, because there's a couple of them that have that 80 to 82 speed with, almost 80 or higher zone as a pass coverage, which you can go for. But if you're looking purely for a user, this is a really, really cheap option, 15 to 20K, nothing too crazy at all. Our second to last card in the whole video, and again, is another cheap Emmanuel. Nick Amanamari. Now, this guy, I think, is just another one that is a beast as a user. Honestly, if you're willing to spend a little bit more on a user, that was more of like the little cheaper option. This dude, Nick, is crazy. 83 speed, 83 acceleration, 79 tackle, which is nice, especially for a safety. Is a little bit lower for some of the linebacker cards where he would be played out as a user. But 79 tackle is pretty nice. 83 play rec, 83 pursuit. Again, his man and zone aren't the greatest. 74 man, 76 zone. So if you do want to play him at safety, he isn't the best option. Again, this guy is more of a user demon because he also has that 83 hit power, which is really nice. And he's also 6'3" with 83 jumping, 83 acceleration, 83 awareness, 83 change of direction. And yeah, just a crazy user. I'm actually thinking about picking up this guy just to have him as a user because these stats are just crazy. 6'3" is just it's amazing with that 83 hit power. Yeah, I don't know. Just a user. I think I'm just trying to think to myself if I want to buy it right now, and maybe I will. I saw him up for cheaper, so I'm not going to buy him right now. 43K seems a little bit high. I have him down at 30 to 35K, so he just might not have a couple cards up on the market right now. But yeah, let's get into the last card here, and that is King Mac. Now, again, this guy, when he first came out, everyone was making videos about him being a budget beast, and he was at the time. But again, he was... Oh, dude. I have him... This is the one that I have extended the budget a little bit more, because he was about 50 to 55K. I'm telling you, you can get him for that. The 65K seems a little high. When I was searching and doing the research for this, I saw him on the market. There was like 3 up for 50 to 55K. So I'm telling you, you can do that. I was going to say, this is the only card that I've extended the budget a little bit more, up 5K to get. I'm telling you, you can get him cheaper for 65, especially when the stories of the week come out. He gets put up on the market and all that stuff. But the reason he's a little bit more is because this card is insane. Like I said, when it came out, it was about 150, 280K, which at the time for free safety, all the free safeties with this type of speed and zone coverage and all those type of cards were 250, 300 plus. So it was a budget beast at the time comparatively, but now it really, really is. Like I said, 50 to 55K. If you're willing to spend up to 60, I would do that as well. But 510 is all right, and this guy will be playing back in as a free safety. This would not be a user because he has 85 speed, 81 acceleration, 76 tackling, 82 zone. Obviously, safeties are a little bit better in zone coverage than man. He can play man 76, but he might actually play okay with that 85 speed, but I would still just put him in a zone. 79 hit power, which is nice. 83 jumping, 83 change of direction, 83 ball carry vision, which is kind of funny. So even after the catch is pretty nice. Spin move is almost 80 as well, and 75 carrying, which is funny. He is actually higher carrying than one of the wide receivers and our running back that we showed earlier. He has the same or higher carrying, which is kind of funny as a free safety. But 76 tackling, 81 pursuit, 81 play rec. So you can read the play pretty well. Gets pretty good jumps with the 82 zone, but that 85 speed is just really, really nice. Like I said, if you want 85 speed or more, even now at the safety position, you're playing 150, 200K plus as well still. So again, he's about half that price comparatively to those guys. So yeah, that is the last card in the top 10 list. 5 on offense and 5 on defense. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you tried any of these cards or if there are any of them on your team right now, let me know in the comments below how they've been for you. And like I said, I'm out, guys. Peace.